Hello, sixth grade. Welcome to EDM Lesson 7.5, Unit Rate Comparisons. Our objective for today is to find unit rates to help us decide which activity uses the most calories. And remember, unit rate is something we've talked about already. It's a rate or ratio where one of the units equals 1. And when dealing with money, it's usually the cost for one item. Remember the toilet paper math, which is the better buy, the Target or the Costco toilet paper, which has a cheaper price per roll. We're going to be working in the home links today for our examples. So please get out your home links book, and we're going to be on home link 7.5. The amount of energy a food will produce when it's digested by the body is measured in a unit called a calorie. This table shows the number of calories used per minute and per hour by the average sixth grader in Oakwood Junior High for various everyday activities. Complete the table, and then we're going to use this information for the next two problems. Let's take a look at this table. If you notice, the important thing here is that we have two different units. We have minutes and we have hours. And I know that 1 hour equals 60 minutes. And so that's going to help me here. So when I'm going from calories per minute to calories per hour, I am going to be getting larger. And I'm going to be multiplying my number by 60 because there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. But when I'm going from hours back to minutes, my number's going to be getting smaller. So I'm going to be dividing by 60. So now that we know what we're doing, take a minute, see if you can fill in this chart. I'm going to go over two examples here. I'm going to start with this first one, 1 2/10. That's the number of calories per minute for studying, writing, and sitting. And I want to change that to calories per hour. So we're going to multiply by 60. So 1 2/10 times 60. I've got two zeros, a zero to hold my place. This is 72. Don't forget where your decimal is going to go here, guys. 1 behind the decimal, 1 behind the decimal. So my answer is 72. Okay, and now I'm going to skip down here because I want to give you an example of going from hours to minutes. So from hours back to minutes, we have to divide by 60. So I'm going to do 90 divided by 60. 60 goes in once. I have 30 left over. I'm going to add my decimal, add a 0 and bring it down. 60 goes into 305 times. And so my answer is 1.5. Okay, so it takes 1.5 calories per minute of dressing and undressing. Finish the chart on your own and then pause the video while you work and then continue the video. All right, so down here you can check your work. Here are the answers for the rest of the chart. And now we're going to use this chart. It says Corey spent 2 hours and 25 minutes doing one of the listed activities. He burned 145 calories. Which activity was he doing? I'm going to convert this into 1 unit. So in this case, I'm going to change this just to minutes. So 2 hours equals 120 minutes plus the 25 minutes extra gives us a total of 145 minutes. So they worked for 145 minutes and he burned 145 calories. So 145 minutes times something equals 145 calories. Well, guess what? There's only one number that works here, and that's the number 1. And if we look over here, that would be watching TV. So he was watching TV. All right, let's take a look at this next one. Corey sleeps about 8.5 hours per night and spends about 7.5 hours each school day eating, talking, and sitting. Does he burn more calories sleeping or at school? So to figure this out, we have to do the time, okay, multiplied by the calories, okay, and that's going to give us the total, and this is actually calories per hour, and that'll give us the total calories. Sorry if my handwriting's a little messy. So for sleeping, we're going to take the time, 8.5, and it's 42 calories per hour, and we get 357 calories. And for school, we're going to take 7 hours times 72 calories per hour and get 504 calories. So, does he burn more calories sleeping or at school? He burns more calories at school. Okay. Let's take a look at this last one. On Monday, Edgar ran for 29 minutes and burned 270 calories. On Wednesday, he biked for 25 minutes and burned 207 calories. And on Friday, he played soccer for 13 minutes and burned 124 calories. Which activity burns the most calories per minute? So, guys, calories per minute is our clue here. It means we're going to do calories divided by minutes to find the unit rate for each activity. So, our first activity is running. Guys, if we were in the classroom right now, I would be giving you a calculator for this. So if you want to use a calculator, go ahead. You're going to take the calories divided by the minutes. And that gives us 9 and 3/10. Guys, I know the calculator answer goes on forever, but we can round to the nearest tenth because that will give us a close enough answer. Take a minute, try the next two on your own, and then come back. Okay, guys, so running is 9 and 3/10 calories per minute. Biking ends up being 8 and 28 hundredths. And soccer is 9.5. So which one burns the most calories per minute? Well, it's soccer. And it's because we compared their unit rates. All right, guys. So remember, to compare rates, you have to find the unit rate for each item, and then you're able to make a comparison. And as always, Costco is cheaper per roll. Have a great day, guys.